What happened to El Chapo's deadliest hitmen? What happened to the generals in El Chapo's army who laid the groundwork for the Sinaloa cartel's horrific structure now that El Chapo himself is behind bars? It was El Chapo's army that laid the murderous foundation for the Sinaloa cartel. Have they also met the same fate as their commander? Or do they still carry on with their criminal enterprise? Curious to know more? Well, stay tuned for that. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update. Having said that, let's get into the video. Authorities think that Mario Iglesias Villegas, 37, led a crew of assassins or sicarios for the Sinaloa cartel, and that he was responsible for the deaths of thousands of people in Juarez between 2008 and 2011. Punish the Grim Reaper with a lifetime behind bars. On his wedding day, the groom, his best man, and uncle were kidnapped and murdered outside of Juarez's El Señor de la Misericordia Catholic Church on May 7, 2010. Iglesias Villegas' gang kidnapped the groom, Rafael Morales Valencia, his brother and best man, Jaime Morales Valencia, and their uncle, Guadalupe Morales Ariola. Members of the cartel took the brothers and Morales Ariola to two different safe houses, where they tortured and killed them after securing their weapons, drugs, and cash. Thursday, Iglesias Villegas was sentenced to life in prison and ordered to pay a $100,000 fine, as stated in a press statement issued by the United States Attorney's Office for the Western District of Texas. Together with Arturo Shows Urquidi, aka Chorus, a former state police officer who guarded properties used as stash homes for the offloading and reloading of cocaine from tanker trucks carrying the drug, he stood trial. Earlier this month, Urquidi was given a life sentence. In addition to Mario Iglesias, the other major member of Villegas' Sinaloa cartel responsible for so much murder and misery in neighboring Ciudad Juarez more than a decade ago has been brought to justice. According to Greg Millard, special agent in charge of the DEA's El Paso division, the Drug Enforcement Administration and its law enforcement partners will keep working to bring violent drug traffickers who pose a threat to communities to justice. Manuel Aponte Alejandro Gomez Diaz was a high-ranking member of the Mexican drug trafficking organization Sinaloa Cartel and a professional assassin. His aliases included El Bravo and the Fierce One. Closely associated with the late cartel leader, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, he worked with El Chapo for many years. Before joining the criminal underworld in 2000, Aponte served in the Mexican military. Following their initial meeting, Guzman promoted Aponte to head of security. On April 9, 2014, Aponte was tortured and shot several times. His body, along with those of his companions, was discarded in Sinaloa. A former Sinaloa cartel boss will spend the next 40 years in prison after pleading guilty to 3 of 14 counts in a federal indictment. U.S. District Judge Frank Montalvo this week handed down a 418-month prison term, a $100,000 fine, and 5 years of supervised release to Jose Antonio Torres Marufo, aka the Jaguar, and 14. A prison in Arizona has been assigned to house Torres while he serves his time. Torres entered a guilty plea late last month on charges of the international murder plot, kidnapping conspiracy, and racketeering business. The U.S. Attorney's Office asked the court to drop the remaining 11 charges. The drug kingpin, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, reportedly turned over his most trusted hitman, Jonathan Salas Aviles, alias El Fantasma, which translates to the Ghost, to the authorities in Sinaloa, Mexico. El Fantasma was apprehended on February 9th. Salas' safe house was located about 30 minutes outside of Culiacan, the capital of Sinaloa state, and was invaded by over 200 soldiers and 3 marine helicopters. It appears that Salas did not fire a single shot before being apprehended. Like El Chapo, Gastelum is a legendary figure in the drug trade. In 2005, authorities finally managed to capture Gastelum. When we last saw him, he was carrying 10 firearms. However, the investigation was mishandled and a judge ordered El Chovo Ivan's freedom. In 2008, however, he was apprehended once more, this time after a shootout with soldiers. For a full year, he remained behind bars. On August 9, 2009, he ran away. Here is the end of this video. So what do you think? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure you are subscribed along with turning on the notifications. Thanks for watching till the end.